to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bulls will boot it away to start the game. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida's offense will start this game off. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every...
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Gators are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to be stopped a yard or 2 short of the 20. It'll bring up 4th down and decision time. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Gators want to move quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Finds a tight end. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
And the Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Livingston. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Touchdown, Florida! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Running up to add another.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the move, it's Isaac. Running into the open space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Off play action. Here comes the heat. on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And this full vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
The Gators are in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? To the air, it's Lagway. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first two times they had it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying play action. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Alexis. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Alexis. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Snags it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Moore will throw. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
And the returner will be brought down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because...
Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
The Bulls will call on their punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll get it out to the 25, not first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
On the run from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off-play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it, give me that INT.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They go right back to it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man, it's Clark. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Big loss on the play. Offense is stopped. It'll be a turnover on down.
Rides to back and leaves it. He breaks a tackle. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Moore to the air. Bringing the heat. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Bulls will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quickly to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for 6. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Gators! And the stomping has commenced.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Moore will throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they're after him. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Norton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Gators will hustle to the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Finding open areas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Grab near the marker. It's Livingston. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Power football with the run. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Norton. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, USF. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The sure hands. It's Sturdivant. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They'll go back to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Moore to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.